Welcome back, everybody. I have told you guys about my Whoop before. It is the watch fitness tracker that I wear on my wrist 24/7. Sleep with it, shower with it, everything. It tracks everything. And they did a year in review, kind of like Spotify Wrapped. So I'm going to go through my Whoop 2023 year in review with you guys. And they do a lot of things. They cover so much stuff. So we are going to, if I can click this video, we're going to start. So first thing that you should know is it's not actually January through December of 2023. It started in December of 2022 through November of 2023. So we're missing the actual December. Okay, so I've been a Whoop member for over a year, and I've worn it for 467 days total. You can do the math. Looks like I'm level 17, gold status. That's pretty cool. I'm also doing this on the side of the road because I wanted to be outside while filming it, so might get a little wet. Okay, how did I sleep this year? First of all, you got Michael Phelps, a fellow Whoop athlete. We're good buds, me and Michael. Okay, so 17 times I had 100% sleep, and it's not just 8 hours per day. It's personal, so it tracks how much I need to sleep and based off of what I did that day, and then it tells me you need to sleep this much, and I slept 100% 17 times this year. My most days, 165, was 70 to 84%, which is not bad. That's like it says, it's enough to get by, so I'm happy with that. My less than 70% and 85 to 99% were about the similar numbers. This year I definitely want to bump those numbers up and get mostly that 85 to 99% range, and I'd say I'm on a good track so far this year. I'm filming this on January 25th, so I'm only 25 days in, and I'm feeling pretty good. So on average, my sleep consistency was 65%. So I think what they mean by sleep consistency, it says right here, is basically going to bed around the same time and waking up around the same time every day, because your body gets in a cycle. Keep in mind throughout this video, I am not a scientist. I am not a doctor, so take what I say with a grain of salt. So basically, like on a school night, work night, I go to bed about the same time and I wake up about the same time, which is a good thing. Okay, breaking down my sleep stages. So you probably know you have sleep cycles, and there's deep sleep, REM sleep, light sleep, and time being awake, which sounds bad, but it's natural. Like, your body's going to wake up from those cycles. It doesn't mean you're thinking and conscious, but you're awake. So I would say the 23% and 26% combining for 49. I'm really happy with that. That means when I was asleep, it was good sleep. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. And I mean, I can always make those numbers better, but I'm happy with that. Okay, my best month for sleeping was June, and I definitely remember that. In June, I was very strict with my sleep schedule. I would most nights be taking melatonin at about 9 o'clock, get in the shower at 9, and asleep by 10. Not melatonin every night, you don't want to do that, but I was asleep by 10. November was bad sleep. Sure. Yeah, I don't really remember that, but okay. Okay, moving on from sleep, going into recovery. Sorry if my pacing's weird on this. I screen recorded the Whoop, and then now I'm filming this afterwards. Okay, recovery takes in account sleep and other things like your heart rate, other things like that. Okay, so looks pretty good to me. The 27% in the red, I think that's bound to happen. I'm going to go hard on some days and just not be able to recover, no matter how much you sleep and eat right and, take care of your body. Red days are going to happen. I think 27 days is about right, and I'm fine with that. Now, I'm only 1 day off on the yellow and the green. I'm going to try to get more green this year, and I can do that by taking cold showers. I took 37 last year, Definitely gonna aim for like at least triple that, probably more than that. Okay, 99% recovery. I hit that one time, so it's a lot harder to get good recovery than it is to get good sleep. I think I can triple that also, try to get it 3 times, although only 16% of Whoop members got that, and I'm one of them, so I'll take it. Okay, my biggest streak was 9 days in a row of having green recovery. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that again. That's honestly kind of hard to do that every day. I bet that was that was last January. Interesting. Okay. My best recovery month was June. It's not directly correlated with sleep, but it does have a good relationship with it. My best sleeping month was June. My best recovery month was June. And same goes with November. I was bad. Okay, highest HRV, which is heart rate variability. You want that to be as high as you can. 93, I feel like that was pretty good. And then lowest resting heart rate, you want that to be as low as you can. 46, I feel like that's pretty good. Okay, sleep, recovery, now strain. This is like workouts, just like day-to-day activities, what basically like burns calories for me, what's getting me strong and making me fit. So the most things I did functional fitness 92 times, total of 30 hours. Definitely going to do more of that this year. I played basketball like at lunch, like almost every day. So that's why I did it 64 times. Strength trainer 45. I'm probably already halfway to that in January. And then I rode my bike quite a bit, 26 times. I'd like to hit that again. And I played pickleball 18 times. That was all in the summer. And pickleball is just a fun sport. So hopefully I hit that again, because that means I'm having a good summer. So functional fitness wise, I should be averaging like 7 a week. That's not necessarily 1 per day, but like a couple rest days, but then like doing 2 on some days. So I should be getting definitely more than 90, whatever. Okay, while I was working out, these were my heart rate zones. There's 5 zones. Well, I guess there's 6, because one of them is below 50%. But it's based off of your max heart rate. So zone 5 is 90 to 100%. That's hard to get, and like I feel like what I did was pretty good. Zone 3 and 4 is really training CrossFit, training fitness. You want to have a lot of zone 3 and zone 4. So I think that's pretty good. Percentage wise, that's good, but I should be getting the numbers up, the minutes up. Zone 2 is like easy breathing, but you can do it for a sustained amount of time. That's a good zone to help you burn fat. And then zone 1 is below that. I would guess that the zone 1, it's so high because while I'm lifting weights, in between reps, I'm at probably zone 1. Okay, speaking of lifting weights, I lifted a total of 230 tons this year. I did 25 different lifts. My most weight in a day was 137,000 pounds. I was front squatting. That's a lot of weight in one day. But I guess if you just did 100 pounds and you did it 100 reps, that's 10,000 pounds right there. So, okay, strain. So my average day strain for the entire year was 11.5. If I do nothing on a day, if I'm just like in the house and I like walk up and down the stairs, go to the bathroom, don't really do anything, my strain's going to be like 4.2. So I definitely you have to try to get to 11.5. The max you can get is 21.0, and my highest was 20.1. That, it doesn't say the day, but it was in August. Me and Cody we attempted a mini triathlon. We ended up not doing the run at the end because we swam and biked. The bike was like 30 miles and it took a lot out of us. So that was my highest, 20.1. I think I could get like a couple days at that strain again this year. Okay, link between behaviors and recovery. So every morning when I wake up, I log a little journal, and I basically say what I did last night or what I did yesterday, and it takes those into account, how good those things made me recover. So it'll pop this up. I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah. I didn't track it every day last year. I'm definitely going to this year. That's a promise. I slept in my own bed 184 times, and I know that was like one of the best things for me, because generally if I wasn't in my own bed, it's because I was at a friend's house or something, and that meant I stayed up late, so I didn't get good sleep. The next thing was intermittent fasting. Okay, that went really fast, but intermittent fasting, there it is again. Sleeping in own bed, intermittent fasting were the best things for me. So that made me recover 5% better than normal, than if I wasn't doing those things. Vitamin D was also really good for me, especially like right now in January. It's 5 o'clock and it's dark out. Alcohol, definitely the worst thing. I don't drink that much and not that often, but when I do, it is really bad for me. And then late meal, kind of the opposite of intermittent fasting. When I eat, like before I go to bed, I wake up and I'm not feeling good. This was for Whoop members. Caffeine was the best for like most people. I don't drink caffeine, so that's interesting. It helped people. Reading in bed, don't do that. Dim lights, don't do that. I think we already went over this. Cold showers, yep. Okay, and then there's a stress monitor, which is a newer feature. I don't really pay attention to it, like at all. Most of my day is 48%. I'm in low stress, which is good. There's some high stress situations. Most of that I feel like is during workouts. Okay, this was most time in low stress zone, so it makes sense that Sunday and Saturday were the lowest stress. Thursday was the most. I'm interested why it wasn't Friday with football games, but I guess Thursday the night before maybe I was stressed. Okay, wow, you had a lot of insights this year with Whoop. I went fast, my bad. Okay, I wore my Whoop 342 out of 365 days. That's because I lost my battery pack for like, 23 days, and I had to order a new one. I slept 2,336 hours. I can't do math that quick, but that sounds like a lot. If you think about 10 days would be 2,400 hours. So I slept almost 10 days. I don't think my math was right there. This is hard to see. You can see it's my strain, recovery, and sleep. There's a little empty spot in there. That's when I did not have my battery to charge my Whoop. You can see my red recovery days are scattered. I only had 3 days in a row that was my most days in a row. The strain and sleep are hard to see, but you can see it was mostly yellow and green. Okay, next year they want me to aim for better sleep consistency, so going to bed and waking up at the same time, like about the same time, and then focus on balanced training across heart rate zones. They want me to do lower intensity. Interesting. Well, there you have it. That was my basically a year's worth of vlogging, because that was my entire fitness and recovery and sleep and pretty much my life for the last year. So you can definitely expect another one of these in 2024 or in 2025 of my 2024 year in review. Some things that I thought about in there, they gave me some goals, but I'm definitely going to be doing more like activities, functional fitness and strength. I'm going to try to get more green than yellow recoveries, because I was really close on those. And it's okay to have those. That means the day before I was working hard. I think having better sleep consistency is good. And then I want to, like I said, I promise I'm going to track my behaviors, my journal. It's kind of like a diary, honestly, except you don't type anything. I'm going to track that every day and see exactly what my body responds to and when it needs certain things. And one of those things that I'm going to track more is cold showers. I'm going to keep doing the vitamin D, intermittent fasting. That's like my biggest thing. And obviously sleeping in my own bed. That's a silly one, but you don't really think about it because you have your routines and your body gets used to it. And when it's thrown off, that's when it doesn't respond well. So there's my year in review. And yeah, Sky 5 out.